coming, and sorry for behaving like an idiot before you came on live. But it's like before the main stand-up act, there is this guy who opens the act. So I'm the one who opens the act for you.
No, that's thank you. That was very funny.
But no, look at how I compel people in order to say things they don't want to say. But but it's honestly a pleasure and a privilege to have like this young superstar who's made a name by herself, and quite honestly, now the first name is as powerful as the surname. And
that's so kind.
And she's done it all by herself. Now she's a talented singer. She's also doubling up as a businesswoman. You started multiple ventures which have succeeded. And I try to copy you all the time. The only problem is when I start with Sari Gama Pa, then I need to stop because my mother says, shut up. Don't do it anymore.
I don't know why I don't really. I feel like you have a good voice.
Guys, everyone in IIMUN, when I sing the next time around, please remember that we had Ananya Birla on the show, and she said, and not me, that I have a good voice. But Ananya, on that note, welcome to IIMUN official.
Thank you so much. I remember when I had come and I had spoken a little bit in Bombay, and it was such a pleasure. Everyone who's part of what you're doing, and there's so much love. Like even the comments right now that I'm seeing, there's so much love. Like, thank you so much. Like it's just so nice to see like the youth coming together and like making the world a better place, especially like during this crazy time.
I know, right? And because it's the pandemic, everyone's locked in here.
Totally.
Which lovely part of the world are you? Which lovely part of the world are you in?
So I'm in LA currently.
I purposely asked you that because Akshita filled me in on all of this. But is the United States of America right now the last place that you'd want to be in? Because we've heard so much about USA.
Yeah. So obviously the situation is sad, but I feel very lucky and grateful that all of us are safe. I'm in quarantine with my best friend, and who also managed me, Akshita basically, and Lata. And my little dog Bean. So I'm safe. I'm happy. I've got a roof over my head. I'm grateful. My parents are safe. So I'm good. I've been making tons of music. So it's 8:30 in the morning. I slept pretty late last night. I've been making music till like 4 a.m. in the morning sometimes. I'm just personally thinking of this phase as a time where all of us can work on ourselves, work on what we love, work on things that we have not worked on for so many years because we haven't gotten the time.
When did you go to sleep, if I may ask? What time did you go to sleep?
4 a.m.
And you got up at 8:30? You got up half an hour, 1 hour prior to this, is it?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up about 15 minutes ago.
You slept for 4 hours and you have no dark circles, and with as much as possible makeup that was available in the house, I yet look like this. Guys, this is the problem. This is the problem.
No, you look great, Rishabh. You look great.
Yeah. See, these are the kinds of things I say.
2 compliments. I think you can sing and you look great. 2 compliments.
Now, this is why I said that she's the stand-up comedian that is going to follow me. But Ananya, tell me, so you were saying, this is a great time to introspect, to better oneself. How have you been spending quarantine?
I don't know. I'm a university. I say this a lot because it gives me a kick. I'm a University of Oxford dropout, so I don't know how to pronounce. It gives me kind of a little bit of a leeway to like make a mistake with like spellings or like pronunciations, and I just get away with it. I'm like, I'm a dropout, I'm sorry, all I do is make music and run a couple of businesses.
Man, so modest. That was the most modest thing ever. So guys, I was just telling you, I'm a University of Oxford dropout, but
the University of Oxford has to be.
I'm a global icon, by the way. I run a couple of businesses here and there, but I'm a university dropout.
Yeah. Showing off a little bit here and there after a lot of hard work is fine. So what have I been doing? I've been creating loads just because I haven't really had the time to just sit by myself and create. There's always been a timeline, like release has to happen by na 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 na. I have 2 months to do this. I have, it's always been such a tight timeline. But this time it's just me being able to express myself and write loads and, so that's one. Number 2 is I've been fighting a lot with my best friend.
Did you say write loads or did you say dry clothes?
Both.
Listen, my sense of humor is terrible. So by the end of the show, if you feel like throwing me out of the window, you can give it a shot, but you won't get a flight back to Bombay.
I won't, because all the borders are shut. How's the situation in Bombay, by the way?
Oh, quite honestly, we're not allowed to step outside. I think people on the road are very happy. People in my house are very disappointed. But then again, I think it's a situation that's becoming fast better. And plus, your mental health helpline, which I'm going to talk about a little later, is really helping people. Is really helping people. But you're saying you're writing songs. So you're writing songs.
Yeah, I've been writing tons of songs. I wrote a song called Hot and Heavy yesterday. It's a little bit of it's a English song. I didn't expect myself to be able to write it. I don't know, maybe it's terrible. My dog fell asleep. I guess I'm in that kind of mood.
So is it Mr. Bean? You've named him Bean after Mr. Bean?
So basically he's a rescue. And he didn't have a home. And where I got him from, they had already named him Bean. So I didn't want to change that because he was used to the name. And when a couple of people saw him, they automatically just said, "Oh, he's such a cute bean." And I'm like, "Yo, his name is Bean." So it kind of fit in.
So it kind of stuck, and then that's how we became Mr. Bean. Is Mr. Bean next to you? Can we say?
Yeah.
Quickly say hello.
Hey, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Hello. Say hi to Rishabh. Say hi to everyone at IIMUN. Hey. He's a character.
So he's very fond of you.
He's
very fond of you.
He better be. So he's a chihuahua, right?
Right.
But he's mixed with a plot hound, so his ears should actually be up, right? But one ear has become floppy, so it's really funny because one ear falls downwards and one ear stays up. I don't know why.
So I'm checking that in
You're
my
good.
Facebook. I'm good.
You're good.
But tell me, so apart from writing songs, how do you spend your time? What else do you do? So you're creating a lot of stuff, which is fantastic. And what else do you do? How do you spend your time?
What else do I do? Work out. I've been working out loads. Fighting with my best friend loads just because sometimes she really annoys me. No, it's nice to have her around. I've been playing my guitar loads. I started Ananya Birla Foundation, which I haven't really launched officially. But we just worked with...
Is this the first time that you're mentioning it on any live?
So I mentioned it.
Just say yes, even if you...
No, actually it is yes. It is yes, genuinely.
Oh!
But I mentioned it very briefly on NDTV. Very briefly, but... So I'm an honest human being. But it's the first time I'm going to say what we did. I didn't want to... So it was in collaboration with Save the Children. So the Ananya Birla Foundation is the first time we did something. It's our first project. I haven't officially launched it because, I'm in two minds. When you do something from your heart, you don't want to really talk about it, but you still want to talk about it because you think that it can inspire other people. I'm still kind of stuck between the two, not knowing which way to go. But I guess now that I've said it, I guess I want people to know,
Of course. Yeah,
so,
but tell me a little more about the foundation before I.
We don't. I'm not focusing on a particular cause. I'm very passionate about mental health, like So that's something that we're focusing on. I think the next project that I want to do is on mental health. Of course, the one with Save the Children was a larger project, but I think that the size doesn't really matter. It's more about the impact that it has. So it could just be even like 5 people and we do something for them. One more thing that I'm really passionate about is domestic violence. So that's something that I wanna do as well. There are different causes that I wanna kind of focus on. I don't wanna say that ABF will only be focusing on ABC. I want it to be kind of. So what we do is, of course,
ABF is not going to focus on ABC, but it's also going to focus on XYZ.
That was a good one. So that's the thing. It's just a way of giving back, in my own little way.
If you really want to give something back to society, there's this wonderful organization that does beautiful work, and always looking for donors.
Send me a proposal, Rishabh. I'm waiting. My email's open right now.
But the fact that we trouble you and you always, you're so sweet and you always come on board and you speak to young people is quite honestly the best thing to happen.
Of course.
But
also, I wanted to say one more thing. The video that you guys made was a great idea. I think it helped tons of people actually stay at home.
Guys,
well
this
done,
video,
Rishabh.
yeah, this video that she's talking about is 21 people coming together on the for the 21-day lockdown that we had, and we had Jukti Shashi Tharoor, and we had people such as, sorry, I didn't mean to scandalize you, I was trying to impersonate him. So we had people like Shashi Tharoor, we had people like Shan, we had people like Saif Ali Khan, and we had yours truly, and that is not me, that is Ananya. And it was a wonderful video because I eventually think that it actually made sense. Even NDTV and all these people picked it up. And huge shout outs to you for making this happen. Yeah. If you guys wouldn't have been there, it wouldn't have happened.
So guys, basically the kind of issue with me is when someone gives me a script, I don't read the script out. I read it in my mind and then I summarize it and say it in my own way. So, but sometimes then that screws around with the edit, right? Because sometimes you want everyone to say the same thing and then you want to like cut, if you know what I mean. So I, like an absolute idiot, didn't follow that. And I was like, nah, Rishabh will handle it. And I basically said my own thing. I followed the messaging because I genuinely want to say it as well. But I didn't say it in the exact way. But somehow, Rishabh, you managed to put me in.
There is... That is due credit to the team that did the editing. I told them it's okay if we leave her out. We shouldn't. It's all right. But quite honestly, I think the way you said it with the emphasis, and then you brought everyone, and so we are all in this together. And I remember that part, and then we got it right.
It's a little bit of a controversial. Some people kind of say that we're not together because everyone's alone. So I say alone together just to be safe,
Divided we stand, united we fight. Thank you. This is the effect of IIMUN conferencing. Well, let me take you to the second part of what we made phrases from the word Corona, all possible ones.
Nice.
The ones that you don't like are made by the team. The ones that you like are made
what am I supposed to do?
So what you need to do is you need to recommend to young people what they can do sitting at home.
Okay.
Apart from watching wonderful videos, what else can they do?
What else can they do at home?
Yep.
Right now?
Right.
We don't want to like come out of this with like tons of babies. So please just be careful.
Yeah, imagine it's going to be imagine 9 months later you have Corona babies and you've got like a bunch of them.
Someone has to, and you name one COVID and you name the other one Corona. My manager is on, his name is Hey Shells. He's like ha. That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was a very good one, Baba. That was a very, very good one.
What else would I say? Just like do like, for example, like I play chess online because I haven't done that for years, so I got time to do that.
Question. If I were to play E4, what would you play?
E5.
NF3.
I'll probably take my knight out as well, and then my bishop.
Listen, this girl also plays chess. Now you're giving me you're giving me a major complex. I thought like I was the smart one. But now.
We're playing online. Actually, you know what? iMessage has a feature where you can just play chess. I'll send you a request. We can play a game.
Done. Super. But you have to be careful because the only person that Vishwanathan Anand is scared of playing a game against is this one guy who has the record of losing the fastest to him. Like I lost in 2 minutes.
You know, when we play tournaments, it's so interesting how the mind is so powerful. When I remember when I used to play tournaments and come back home, I would have lost like 3 kgs. Because that's how much brain power we use. And these guys, they lose like 10 kgs, 15 kgs. It's absolutely insane. Because that's the amount of power that the brain actually has on us, on our bodies. And hence mental health is so much more important. And thinking positive and, all of that stuff. And how just one positive thought can change your entire day.
Yeah, sorry. And you were talking about mental health. And the reason why I want to... so you said... chess. Okay, so let me before we move on to the mental health topic, you said let's chess is a great game to play. Apart from chess, there is a lot of Netflix to watch, and don't make babies. These are the 3. But moving on,
on Netflix, I was watching like Gossip Girl, and I went back in time. And then I got a little bit bored of it, and then I started watching some documentary. If you haven't watched Too Hot to Handle, you don't know what's going on in the world. You have to watch Too Hot to Handle. It's just such a funny show.
Really?
Just watch it. Like, you won't want to stop. It's like it's basically singles who come together. I can't explain it. You can Google it, but you need to watch Too Hot to Handle.
Done. Super.
And I was watching this show called Baby last night. Well, it was kind of interesting as well. I just finished the first episode and then I kind of fell asleep. So
you've got Netflix recommendations from Ananya, which is super. But now let me move on to the next part, which is you said the brain is the most powerful, the most powerful tool that we have. And quite honestly, mental health and keeping the mind at peace is something that so many people face a problem with. The ones who have a mind. In my case, of course, there's no problem. But for the people who are battling this as a day-to-day issue, you started this wonderful helpline with another friend of mine, Aditya. And somebody who I think who's doing great work in the city of Bombay.
He's awesome. He came on board immediately. This has been a dream of mine since I can remember. If I had a helpline that I could call while growing up, it would have been, even though I've got amazing friends and family, it would have been amazing. So it's called Talk 101, where you can call at any time. It's free, of course. It's anonymous. Of course, it's supported by the government of Maharashtra, so Aditya. And you can talk about anything for however long, and there's a certified therapist on the other side. So if you're not feeling well, you can call. If you don't want to, if you want to talk to someone who's not in your circle, if you kind of want some perspective, you can just call and have a chat. And it's all confidential. No one, even I have no idea no one knows. It's fully confidential. So it's, people have been, I know the number of calls that have been coming in. My Gigi's on. She's stuck in Dubai currently. Hi Gigi, a big shout out to you.
Hello. But what you said is so the conversations are confidential. So nobody is going to ever find out if I call and I complained saying, I was on the show with Ananya and then she mentally tortured me and then now I'm seeking help.
They won't even know who Ananya Birla is. That's the thing. That's the best part. They have no idea.
No, the reason why I mentioned Aditya also is because Aditya, if you're listening, I don't just support the BJP. I also support all other political parties and young people who are doing exemplarily well. But all of you guys are doing such a phenomenal job. Yeah? I think the government of the state, the government of the center, and tying up with Empower was something that I think is empowering an entire city. Are you planning to take this nationally?
Yeah, 100%. It's so important. You know, the thing is the because everyone on here understands business. The thing here is what we want to do. The business model is basically reach out to corporates. Data is so important in today's day and age. Again, anonymous, but get data as to how many people are suffering in the organization, blah blah blah, and provide that to them, and they give us a fee in return. So that's basically how the business model works. Yeah, so moving to corporates as well, because the corporate world is crazy, can be crazy like anything else. Just can be a lot of pressure, and then opening up to the entire nation. So going, getting support from individual governments in the individual state, and then opening up state by state, and hopefully it'll be a national helpline. I don't know how long it'll take, but we're working on it, and I'm doing everything remotely. I'm in LA. I'm doing everything remotely. We're so lucky to have like Zoom, Skype, FaceTime. Everything can get done. It's just a matter of me managing my sleep cycle now. Because I have.
In your case, even if you don't manage your sleep cycle, you're yet looking remarkably good and fresh. And what you're doing, actually, quite honestly, is helping a lot of people. So, like all this. All of this aside, I must, from the bottom of my heart, tell you that I think I know so many people who've actually called that helpline and have received help. So,
amazing. Thank you. My manager, Matt just asked, did you ever sleep? Matt, that's a question that I am not going to answer currently. Yes, I did sleep. I slept well. I thought I'm okay. I'm good. I'm probably going to take a quick nap after this.
Okay, so let me not keep you from your nap far too long. Let me ask you and take you to the last part of what we do. It's a quick, fast, rapid fire, which is supposed to be quick and fast. It turns out to be really long, and I'm going to limit it to 5 questions. Okay,
let's go.
Question number 1. 10 years from now, which profession do you see yourself pursuing?
A singer-songwriter, entrepreneur, philanthropist, however it's pronounced, I'm a dropout.
Super!
Too good, that line is too good. It saves me from everything.
Listen, I'm going to register for a university course and then purposely drop out.
Good idea.
But okay, second question. Who, according to you, is your biggest inspiration outside of your family?
Different people inspire me in different ways. I think is the best way to put it across. Rishabh, you inspire me. That's my answer.
Honestly, who inspires you?
I was talking to my life coach the other day, and this can sound really weird, but Bean, my dog, knows how to live right. Because he's in the current moment at all times. He is curious. He is like a newborn baby. He has no conditioning. He gives unconditional love, and that's something that I want to be. I want to be in the present moment at all times. I want to be able to give unconditional love. Maybe I want to be a bit more intelligent. But it's for me.
But you're a university dropout, so then
so it's okay. So different people inspire me in different ways. Like Eminem for his authenticity, Martin Luther King for fighting for his community and being in jail for like 27 years, and it's just different people for different things inspire me. I think Deepika inspires me very much as well. different people for different things. I don't think I'll be able to like name one person.
So okay, so that's all right. Let me take you to the next question. The next question that I want to ask you is, which is your favorite foods to binge eat? What's your favorite food to binge eat?
Oh, sour cream and Doritos.
Super.
I love.
The fourth question, which I want to ask you, is what is the biggest upside to the pandemic according to you? One thing which is the biggest upside to the pandemic.
Personally, for me, it's that I can create loads, and yeah, I would say I can create a lot, and I can be in my bed more.
We've woken you up. We've forced you to come out and talk to us. But so I'll ask you the last and the final question. My final question is this, and Ananya, please listen carefully, because if you answer this correctly, we transfer 1 million Zimbabwean dollars into your bank account.
No, I wanted to go I wanted to go to Ananya Birla Foundation. So let's just change that a bit.
Okay, done. But only if you answer it correctly, and therefore I want you to pay attention.
Okay. I feel like this question won't have an answer. Okay, go.
Which is your favorite platform to address young people? And you've got two choices. Choice one is IIMUN, and the second one is India's International Movement to Unite Nations.
Isn't it the same thing? I'm not that dumb also, okay? It's because I'm a dropper, I'm not that dumb. Like,
you are an Oxford University dropout. So when it comes to the smartest category of dropout, you're the smartest category of dropout. But quite honestly,
you want me to answer that question? I would. It's the same thing. So I would 100%, 100% join you to do anything, even if I'm on very low sleep.
There was a very nice taunt to both her managers and to me, but we will ignore it currently, and we will ask you two questions from the audience, if that's all right, Ananya.
Yeah.
Okay, super.
Of course.
Because there are tons of people who've been watching this, so they're asking you to sing your favorite Hindi song. Can you sing a couple of lines from your favorite Hindi song?
Listen, in the morning, I've slept for like 2 hours.
This riyaz and all of that, do you do all of this or no?
Yeah, no, vocal training really helps me. It tunes your ears. But in the morning, when you have woken up, it's just that your voice is a bit... it's a muscle, right? Vocal cords are a muscle. So it takes a little bit of time to start moving. So yeah, you want to give it some time before you get into vocal training and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Got it. So there's a question, how important is meditation according to you, and do you recommend it to young India?
100%. Meditation changed my life in many ways. It was amazing. So there are different meditations that you can practice. So you need to find what suits you the best. You just need to do 20 minutes a day. So some days I can only do 4 minutes. Some days I can do 6 minutes. Some days I can go to 2 hours. The entire idea is, and some people love it, some people don't, but it's worked for me. The entire idea is that you focus on your breath, and that's one type of meditation, but it's all about staying in the present moment. It's about looking within yourself, and I came up with so many realizations about myself, about my own patterns, about my conditioning. You're taught so many things while growing up, but do we personally believe in them, or have those been imposed upon us? Or all of us have like various patterns, it could be anything, I don't know, some of us may, I personally don't, but some people can have trust issues, some people can have abandonment issues, whatever it is, like, to solve these things or to even identify it, meditation really helps. Because you start concentrating more on your subconscious, and your thoughts kind of start moving on the side. And 95% of what we do comes from the subconscious mind. So it's all about reprogramming the subconscious mind.
Listen, this was too deep here. This was very deep.
Sorry. The question
okay,
is so nice.
but early in the morning you get into such deep philosophical thoughts. I can only imagine.
I know it's an issue. Imagine dating me. I feel so bad. Like,
The boyfriend would have to the first thing in the morning of the first call, the boyfriend would have to hear. So I was meditating for a couple of hours. This is what I thought about, and he'd be like, correct. So this is.
I feel really bad for my lover. It's just bad.
No.
I'm bad news. I am bad news.
Oh, shut up! I'm pretty sure all these people on the chat would be at the drop of a hat. They'd be the happiest to know you more. But let me ask you the last question: did you try Dalgona coffee yet?
I'm so sorry. I don't drink coffee. I drink a lot of chai. I don't know what Dalgona is. I don't know what I have no idea. Like this stuff, I don't know. No idea.
Ananya, this is our title sponsor of the show, Dalgona Coffee.
No idea. Not gonna lie. No idea.
No, I'm just joking. There's no title sponsor to the show because nobody wants to sponsor the show. But
ABF.
No. But on a serious note, quite honestly,
I can Google it right now, but I didn't want to cheat. I just wanted to be honest about it. What is it? Tell me. Dalgona
is this type of coffee which everybody in India is making. It's become like a trend, and it's something that I don't understand, but it's a type of coffee.
Okay, I didn't know. I learned something new early in the morning. Dalgona. Don't drink coffee.
Did you carefully observe? She said dull, and then she paused, and then she said go, just go. On that note, honestly, you've been more than a sports, Ananya. You've been a lot of fun, and quite honestly, I think from the last conversation at in January and the one out here, if I were to ask you to choose between the two, you have to say this is the better one because I hosted it.
Yeah, you hosted it. Before I leave, I wanna just show. I just want to show you something. Show everyone something, because this is another advantage of the current situation. Is basically, look, I'm in my pajamas. So, all those memes are so on point. Like, if only this much shows, why would you want to change your pants? Like, unless you want to like get up and get in. You know, some people say that it's good to like wear clothes that make you feel like you're going out. So I don't believe in that bullshit. Like, it's all about what's in the mind. I wear pajamas all day. Why not? You know, unless I'm live. So
it's track pants all the way. See, it's track pants all
exactly.
the way. So,
exactly.
No, but quite honestly, you're fun. You're young. You're already a superstar, and you've done something by yourself, which I think all of us would want to emulate. Don't fold your hands like that, otherwise people will compel you to join politics. You're super cool the way you are.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Rishabh. You're awesome, and IIMUN is amazing. Just in the comments and how much positivity there is, I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for everything that you'll do, man.
Thank you so much, and we're looking forward to seeing you very soon. Whenever you're next in India, and obviously you're losing the game of chess right now because I'm playing E4 and NF3. But whenever you're next in India, we're looking forward to hosting you actually at a physical conference in IIMUN. Up until then, thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, Rishabh. Bye, guys.